living together before marriage or waiting until marriage? It is so important to live together before marriage.
An open book, fam.
I love this one.
Oh God.
I know he's not attractive, but he wants a proper body. Please let the body demand aviate. Did you ever get depressed?
I would say yes. Bride price yenyu mlitoboka ngapi?
Judy anauliza bride price yangu ilikuwa how much?
Kulikuwa na umdenge man na alikuwa
kind of a girl. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Chipli.
Shemtezo.
Judy.
Alafu ya mwisho tukieka chini tunasema daiso.
Okay, let's start. Chipli. If you are under the age of 18, kindly. What makes someone ambaba? Ebu define ambaba. You might have a different definition.
For me ni.
Hi guys, welcome back to yet another YouTube video. I am excited because finally I get to be consistent. You guys told me on Instagram, please go back to posting once a week or even more. And yes, I listened because every Wednesday you guys will be having an episode. And before I continue blabbering and talking too much as usual, today I have a friend, I have a guest, I have someone who at least will be bouncing our thoughts off each other. And she's going to introduce herself. Hi Judy.
Hi Jackie.
How are you? Wacha kujifanya mshy. Hi Jackie.
But I get into character.
You're still getting into character. So Judy and I have known each other since primary school.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hizo ni lini hata?
Hata usiseme. Utashtua watu.
Nyewe.
Utashtua watu. Miaka ni mingi, ni double digits.
Pole.
Ebu introduce yourself. How would you introduce yourself?
Kai, who am I?
Who are you? Who is Judy?
Judy is a lot of things, but if I can come down to like a few things, yeah? A leader.
A leader.
A leader, yes. I'm passionate about people, serving people. Mm-hmm. I would like to call it service. Mm-hmm. So
it is service.
Yeah. Right. So I cut across like from different aspects, but mostly I work in sports, peace and development. Mm-hmm. Also very passionate about peace and security discussion. So like practically hata venye sport pia inaingiliana kwa hiyo discussion. And oh my God, I told you venye I always have a hard time like doing this intro because
no, it's hard for everyone.
Honestly,
me too.
like what do you where should I start?
What do you mean? Who am I?
Yeah,
me and me.
Like come on.
I know it's a hard question.
I think hata the most complicated part of it ni because inakufanyanga realize like the things that make who you are. Because hata nikifikiria like top of my head ukiulizwa like other people will introduce you as different things like mtu atasema okay they know you from sport but sasa sahi wewe ukiulizwa wewe like
I don't know that side of you at all.
You know,
it's just what you tell me. I know you as just a woman, a girl going through life. Yeah. I know you from a very different perspective.
Yeah, but it's always good to get that question.
Yeah, tuko na mafans hapa guys. Yeah.
But yeah, venye tu umesema like so hiyo swali inafanyanga mtu I think back to like the things that make them themselves and what you actually think makes who you are. So for me I think hizo ndo the things I value most.
That's what makes you Judy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a nice way to introduce. I think I dread the day someone will tell me to introduce myself in like a formal kind of because God knows I don't have much to say. Alafu the fact that sija work in a corporate or very official environment, right, yeah. I don't get to introduce myself a lot. So I will just be like
Nokisha kusema
unakwanga ushaband.
Umezimeza.
Unakwanga ushaband. Okay, that's nice. So today there's I don't want you to feel like it's an interview. No, I just want us to talk about normal things that are happening. Okay. And I'm really happy you're here today because I was just starting to move away from vlogging every day. Okay. I know unaonanga hizo vitu zikiwa so shallow.
You didn't say that. Okay, that depends though.
I know. Your sister is more of my ideal audience, yeah? So I'm trying to move away from that. I want to get into depth. I want to create the kind of platform where women are actually learning something. People are
mm.
talking, not just curated cute vlogs.
Right,
No,
yeah,
they
yeah,
feel they don't feel like me most of the times,
Yeah.
because you know the kind of conversations we have.
Right,
Zinakuanga deep. So not being able to show that on my channel in a feeling a bit of
Yeah.
yeah.
I see what you mean. I
Yeah,
see what
why
you
am I
mean.
hiding that? It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
that's why we are doing this. I'm glad you're here. I have someone to talk to, because ningekuwa hapa najiongelesha, najiuliza maswali, najijibu.
Unajijibu, perspective ni yako, swali ni
But
yako.
everything ni yangu, na disagree with myself, na agree with myself. Yeah, so
Ulikuwa debate club.
mi nilikuanga debate.
That's why you can be able to argue from both points. Opposer, proposer.
At times you don't even know what you're agreeing with, because you're just arguing to argue, to have points.
Uko na points.
Niko tu na points.
Still important,
Okay,
yeah.
so we're going to discuss about a few things that have zime stand out for me, and probably for you too, either on the internet or just on our lives.
Yeah.
And let's start with one, then it will just guide where the conversation
Sure,
goes.
bet.
There's a guy amechomwa na maji moto na demi
Yo.
yake. You saw that?
Wanasema mapenzi yanarun dunia, ndio hayo basi.
Okay, apparently the guy cheated and the girl went
Yeah.
crazy, and of course automatically she's going to jail.
Right,
because
yeah, for
that's
sure.
like
Yeah.
a criminal,
Yeah.
offense. But what do you think about that? What is your take on that?
I think if you look at how, like, I think the concept of love, I mean, for sure, Udem alikuwa na imagine she's giving herself justice.
I'm sure akimchoma ni juu alikuwa amejipeana na give this guy his all. So
Yeah, but again, that comes back to the idea of what love exactly means. Because I feel like people commit too much to, okay, I've spent like 5 years in this relationship. Like kuna sayo some obsessive kind of possession enye.
But me, I understand her. I'm not justifying what she's done.
Right, yeah.
But mi namuelewa. Unataka kuniambia umuelewi?
Me I'm get, by the way.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because for me, najuanga, like, love is very easy, like, to cross your line ya ikwe sasa obsession,
easy.
you know?
It's very
Because
easy.
if it gets to the point where you're willing to cause harm to someone, ndio upate what you, of which you would not
Then
get
it's
what
a
you want,
problem.
for you, you just feel better doing it, because una feel like umeserve justice.
Exactly.
You know? Going back to pia ile, kuna hii nini, ile show, I think it was a show on Netflix ya reindeer.
Guy, niliwatch Reindeer. Oh my god, that was some crazy psycho movie.
I'm telling you, but for me, atando sometimes, like, the ideas of love and so many of these other stories, I mean, the extreme aspects of it, and it's beautiful and all of that, but kuna kwanga na yo line enye wase wakisha cross, you just know it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Like that's why people are willing to stab, you know, and do
people
all
that have
these
been
obsessive
jailed
things,
because people that have been jailed because of crimes of passion wameja jela hivi.
Right.
It's like over a huge, it's a crazy percentage.
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe it's just people just need to like deal better with not just rejection, but your sense of loss. I think people just struggle with dealing with loss, and honestly I completely get it, because I've seen so many of the people I know when you wanna sinking kwa shimo because their 5-year relationship just went down the drain. How they feel they've invested so much in this, you know, na saa hiyo hata maybe atujengia pali ya do, because tena do ikikuwa involved then it hurts even times 10. Unaona, but I just don't know.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done because of love? Ile yenye unasema oh my god, now I see now, hapo nilikuwa nimecross your line yenye unasema.
So I wouldn't say I've ever done anything crazy for love.
Eish.
But I've done
Rivewe.
stupid things because I've kama sasa in that situation. Okay, this was not
Sema tu.
Oh my god,
my followers are really good people. They won't judge you.
Okay, this cannot. Well, okay, I don't know how to put it. Okay,
don't feel
so first of all, ndo maana nimesema this was not for love. This was for my own ego, and
never makes you sleep at night. Honey.
Yeah, because I was not in love for sure. Like I know for sure I was not in love. I think nile tu nilifeel.
Hebu kwanza niambie ulifanya nini?
Tuanze kujitetea. Noma.
Tuanze hapo.
Okay, sasa mi bana kulikuwa na umdenge man na alikuwa na
kind of a girl. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Continue.
This baby girl alikuwa na thing with someone that I kind of had a thing with, and for me how I retaliated was kind of just made her life difficult somehow. Like I just found small ways.
Wait,
kama
what did this girl do?
They were kind of flirting with a guy. Like they had
that guy you were dating.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I get it.
And like she knew, and
she knew you.
Yeah.
So she's like your friend.
No, okay, not a friend.
The guy's friend.
Yeah,
walikuwa
naanga hivyo. Alafu I think
pia
nilikuwa kitu hiyo. Alafu sasa nilikuwa najua pale udema na kawi was staying around the same place. So mimi nilikuwa naenda nachukua hizo mavitu vya viatu zake na mavitu zake nisikipata nje na situpa huko kwa floor huko chini. Sasa dema anashanga kila siku apati viatu zake. Kumbe mimi ndo nilikuwa na mamishoni. Akinikasirisha zaidi na tupa nje ya gate. But you know, at least it was just shoes, not her. Is this a safe space?
Yeah, it is a safe space. It's just funny, and I feel like I see why you would have done. I see why you did what you did, because I mean, ulikuwa feel an overstay.
Alafu mimi nilikuwa like that's the easiest way I felt like nilikuwa namfinya, because alienda akanisema kwa huyo msee. Makosa sasa. Alienda akanisema.
Huyo msee alidu?
Ananipeleka wapi mimi? Pia kiatu yake pia enda tupa.
I wish ungetupa hadi yake. You know, I feel like, and I don't want us to dwell on this for too long, but I feel like most of the times we attack someone that shouldn't be attacked. For example, when you find your man cheating on you with a lady. Mi naonanga udema na makosa because she doesn't owe you anything.
For sure.
It is this guy that made promises to you. Unafaa unatupa viatu zake. But when we are young, we don't know.
Akitupa kiatu yake, yeye atakafilaje? Labda hatakafili. Sasa wacha nitume yake. Aende aseme yeye ajam, akuje sasa mimi amenijazia ngori nini. Alafu mimi I will respond in a very asshole way, like by laughing. Some very annoying thing that will piss him off even more.
But imagine utupe viatu zake zote za left.
Yeah, but he had stupid shoes.
No, ana hadi ya kutoka nje zote za left.
Lakini hizo viatu zake
si worth it.
Like hata si viatu mtu anaweza pita nazo.
Na ngoja viatu za udemu ulikuwa unatupa akiwa wapi? Kwani alikuwa anaishi karibu na nyinyi?
Like almost like close to me, like across. Sasa nilikuwa
najua it's campus.
Alafu tulikuwa tunakaa nje. Sasa ilikuwa penye alikai wa Jesus aki watu wangu wakiona story road. But
let me just make it clear, Judy is those ladies that have an image to protect. You know, me I'll talk. Me I'll say what is in my head. Judy has an image to protect. So this is really hard for her. Like I literally pity you.
Facts,
I know.
Man, facts.
Cheers. Cheers to opening up. Tunakunywa maji. Chipli.
Shemtezo.
Judy.
Alafu ya mwisho tukiweka chini tunasema daiso.
Okay, let's start. Chipli.
Shemtezo.
First we drink.
Unaweza kunywa mani kwa dhani ile ya Wakenya wanakunywa first. Okay, chipli, shemtezo, daiso.
No. Something else that happened. There was a Russian guy in Kenya. There was a Russian guy causing chaos in Kenya. And as a woman, I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I'll just give you my take.
Yeah.
I felt so bad because I felt like we all focus to shame these women and
sure.
call them hoes and call them names.
Yeah.
But mi nilikuwa na feel makosa ni huyu jamaa. Mbona unaanika because watu wanakatiwa nje, people are going for one night stands
for
and
sure,
my god, before I continue, please zima TV kama baba zima TV toka enda eka Cocomelon please and pia kama miaka yako imepita 50 and I'm talking to my mom and her friends
log out.
What is this?
Shaka.
I know. But me and my mom.
Sasa angalia unaona sasa na venye ananiheshimu. Alafu sasa yeye anasikia vitu. Mama ni change. That is a long time ago. I promise.
Yeah. So I felt like people shamed the women and it's like kwanza kuna mtu alisema Kenyan men, you're letting a random white man come to your country and disrespect your women and post about them na mmenyamaza tu, mnafaa kwa mshamtafuta. Okay, alisharudi Russia, but you get, I feel like Kenyan men pia walikuwa nafaa kujam because this is someone coming to disrespect, but it's not a gender war thing. Right, what do you think?
and I agree with you, like when your society will take up, eat up your stuff it's like something they've been waiting to see. And I think again it goes back to maybe frustration spears are the typical Kenyan man, because they are like, how come all madam who set standards when it comes to us, but then they meet this random white guy who hata hawajui kama akona float ama akona nini.
Why do you think the women were doing what they were doing?
I think generally it's just because of this African perceptions about just white people. For me, I believe that's the one. Wanatoka block nayo. And
lakini nani anapenda shida?
But I think it's very naive and stupid of you to think that you just meet someone for the first day na akupeleke kwake and you think that this is something that's going to take you out of trouble. Come on.
Okay,
like
naive.
Serious people, because
you're naivety. Poverty.
I agree. But again, unaona pia venye like the Kenyan men are responding to these things and the way, because ukiangalia vitu zenye wa mademo alifanywa na mtu nini aliwafanyia mazee, literally nothing, you know, and it's honestly quite unfortunate. Na tukiangalia wengine kama ule mama mwenye tulikuwa tunasema huyo mama mwenye alikuwa anaambwa anapigwa piga burukanga.
Wacha nikwambie nilikuwa na cringe. Nilikuwa like hata sikumaliza kuona hizo video nilisema
man, it's
meza endelee hivi nipate mtu najua, so please.
Right, yeah. But kama alikuwa anaweza kupriadi on those women, but again it's just venye tu umesema, the enemy is poverty, the enemy is people not maybe feeling your sense being appreciated, and then they find
that's another thing,
you know.
Oh my god, this white guy was making them, nakumbuka alikuwa anawaambia, oh you're beautiful, turn around, I see you, and I feel like when you look at those women, they look like they could use some appreciation, some love, some you know, being flattered with,
you know. I mean, but again, I don't know what to say.
Do you think he was targeting women that are hungry for love?
Yeah, I think he knew what he was targeting, because that took no offense, but if you look at the way he was profiling the specific women approaches zenye alikuwa anatumia, the spots he would identify them, I think huyu ni mse alikuwa anajua Kenya anatafuta. And because I was speaking to my friends and I'm asking kama he does the same when he visits other European countries, and I'm told alikuwa anafanya, but I don't think alipata such traction as he did venye alikuja huku, unaona. So for sure it does speak of the socioeconomic differences yesi tuko nazo, na maybe our perception of just what white people look like and what they're willing to offer. But it's honestly very heartbreaking.
As someone that has lived in the US and, you know, traveled a lot, what do you think? How can you advise women about the white man being rich perspective, you know, because I feel like a lot of women in Kenya wanaonanga gay kupata mzungu umetoka block, vitu kaa hizo.
Oi, wacha tu nicheke. Uko sure watu wanataka advice kweli?
Wanataka advice, acha nikwambie, kuna mtu wako tu mahali walai genuinely yeye perception ya a white man yenye tu ameona kwa TV ajaipatana na mzungu amesota. Na we, me and you, we both know wazungu wamesota.
Oh man. I mean, hapa sasa tutafungua Pandora's box ingine,
It's okay, in a nutshell.
Because your assumption, the white man having money, colonial, na pia whatever we are being sold online, and your vision, things are going to improve just because you have a white man by your side. I've seen so many people lose, ama pia mse anaamua anakutoka juu unadhani hapa kuna future, but mse anaweza kutoka. And for me, I always say judge the individual based on who they are
and what they've shown you, not what you think.
What you think, because generally you can't just think that someone is, because seems to is the same ati just akona ganji. And you know what's even funny is that God, it's even sad, because people assume white ni mzungu. I mean, unajua inaweza kwa ni mse light skin, like
ni pointing.
Unaona kama mse wa Argentina bado nataka kila
bado pia huyo anaitwa mzungu.
Like nakonga imekata cross. But again, I always say like people judge people just for what they see, but ukianza kufikiria all of these other things, then the plot is lost already.
Yeah, it is lost.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, but inakwanga an ongoing, because even when I move around in the States, and it's a thing also the men have, because sitaki kusema juu hata kenye ingekuwa ni a woman mwenye anapulio stuff, trust me, angepata numbers in Kenya, you know.
Angeangukia wanaume.
Pia angepata form vibaya sana.
White woman. Kenyan men think white women wanaweza watu wa block.
Unasema ati it's kwani passport bros wanatokanga wapi?
Oh yeah, kwanza wa Nigeria.
Passport bros are surviving in economy manze. And every time kama saa tatu kioko unapatana nao, you meet them kwa barabara, you see him with his white babe hapo kando. Anakusize, anakucheki, unamcheki. So naturally they will assume that we are going to judge them for that decision. Of course, they're going to feel it.
Of course we are judging them.
But for me, mimi namwangalia niko like, they just lower their gaze all the time. Mshapata eye contact ana lower gaze.
It's shameful.
Yeah, because they feel, I'm like, bro, we sakanya bana, we sakanya.
Lakini mtu afanye chenye kitamtoa block.
You know, yeah.
Pia akiwa hapa akiteseka pia simsaidii.
You know. So but more urumia when they lower their gaze. I'm like, bro, we beba na hiyo kitu bila nini.
Is it worth it if you're that ashamed?
Exactly, you know.
Mimi nasema ukiamua kutake your path ya umeamua unaenda maybe na mbabas or something. Walk with your head high.
Na kuna wasa committed kwa hiyo game vizi. Serious sana.
But hiyo ni life gani?
Man, hata ukienda Sarit kama Kasande hivi upige tu lap utajionea.
Ndio nilikuwa naishi karibu na Sarit. Tulikuwa tunaenda hapo Sunday na bibi ananiambia, "Kai huyo juu si baba yake." Huyo juu niko sure si baba yake.
The enemy is for real property.
So shameful, and I really hope with our generation, because when I look at my sister and her generation, because sasa tumeingia kwa story wa baba. Hii story ya wa baba acha nikwambie ilikuwa imenoga. Inaitwa imetia mizizi. In our generation, millennials. But for Gen Zs, my sister, we talk with her and she's ananiambianga yeye if kuna kitu like utapata out of 20 of them maybe wawili ndo wako na hiyo habit, but kwa millennials ungepata ni nusu. You see hata uliona.
Don't you think pia iko na something to do with venye sahi hata hiyo wababa sahi based ukiumba baba unafikirianga 50 but sahi wababa wako 35.
Baba wako 35. Kwani what makes someone a mbaba?
Sio nasema like unaona hiyo angolia.
What makes someone a mbaba? Hebu define mbaba you might have a different definition.
For me ni hiyo kukua na msemo mwenye anakuweka hivyo, si ndio? Ama they have to be old.
So Kim ni mbaba wangu.
Lakini wewe umeolewa, si the same. Si the same.
So basi si kuwekwa poa.
We ni kuwekwa msee ana fund your lifestyle, rent nini everything based on an exchange for something else. For me it's the trade-off.
In exchange for sex, obviously.
I'm a time.
That's a good definition, because for me mbaba ni mtu mwenye either ako married or amekuwa chana miaka ka mbao.
Right. But hiyo sasa si bado inamaanisha mtu akifanya hivyo akiwa na msemo mwenye ako younger it's acceptable ama
aje? For example?
Because so at least kama mtu hajaolewa, for you inaweza pass sasa like
not a man that's not married with a younger girl. Like difference ya miaka kambao.
Tuseme.
Like kama mimi 30 na msee wa chwani. Huo ni mbaba. Babangu. So, baba pia unajua bedhe mbaba was coined from the word baba yako.
For real.
Mtu mwenye anaweza kuwa babako pia.
But because your time the men who could be able to afford like maybe tukaa hiyo walikuwa a bit senior. Sasa watu wako na new monies like I don't know. Maybe that's why hakuna wababa wengi.
But hatujaachana na miaka 20. Let's say tumeachana na miaka 5.
But there's still men who fulfill that role. There's men who fulfill that role. And you guys are not in a relationship.
Mimi si feel anaweza itwa mbaba.
Ataitwa nini?
That's just someone you're seeing. Situation. Yeah. Actually, if the exchange is money for sex, it's prostitution.
Okay, good.
If hakuna feelings,
ni
prostitution. Because unauza kitu, product.
Exactly. And I used to see like nani kitu yenye nilikuwa naona na watu sana bana kuna dem akwa job, akwa anything, but nidi mnajua kila Tuesday mazee tulikuwa tunapiganga malap kwake, mnajuanga tu akosangi ile form yake ya Terrific Tuesday alikuanga, yani ilikuwa ni kama hata no
at this point mko campus.
No mse like keja yake dem nini, keja yake iko sorted nini, bado hiyo part. Sasa na kuna wanaume tofauti wana deal na different things. Kuna wa rent, kuna wa shopping, kuna wa groceries, kuna wa kila kitu.
That is crazy.
Yeah. But sasa unaona
she's sleeping with all of them.
Whatever their trade off is. Because maybe kuna different terms. Unajua maybe kuna different terms. Wewe unataka mse wa kuspend time na wewe, huyu mwingine anataka mse wa kuendanga na yeye fancy dates.
She's gonna pick diseases. She's not also going to be, wacha nikwambie, the thing I've noticed about girls that chose that path, because hata mimi kuna watu wenye tulikuwa tunasoma nao na unapata yeye alichoose hiyo path ya wababa. Right now unapatanga ako like ana feel like ako 10 years behind,
right?
Because when I was chasing a career, when nilikuwa uko na broke vitu tao trying to make ends meet, I was growing, right? Haja grow. Alitoka from kupewa na babake to kupewa na mbaba for years, and they waste your time. They waste your time. They don't give you pesa inaweza kutoa block.
Right.
Wanakupeanga pesa ya
petty stuff,
ka flight. Yani vitu tu unaweza sema saa hii ukiangalia ni petty. Of course ukiwa 20 something unaanga ni vitu kubwa, but saa hii ni petty, and then 10 years down the line una realize okay, of course mnaachana. Trust me, hakuna mahali inaendanga most of the time. Mnaachana, and unless you get a replacement mbaba, you are lost in life, because all your peers have proceeded with life. They've grown, they have careers, wameanza tu biashara, yani wako mahali na life. But again kuna wenye unapatanga ametoka block, so
it is what it is, I guess.
To each their own, I guess.
Me kuna time mnaendanga club mnashanganika wengine wamezaliwa na wazazi tofauti, because this babe will be coming to the club with nothing.
Mse amekuja tu na lip gloss na simu haina shit.
Na atatoka hapo kama amepiga heni yake
na ako na rent.
Hello.
Maze, easy streets new survive. Easy streets new survive. Okay, let's proceed to something else. Are you religious?
I'm spiritual.
You're spiritual. So you don't follow a specific religion with a title like Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, yada yada.
I'm everything.
Or wewe ni mwenye una pick some good from each. I see what you mean.
I like the concept of just studying like nini angles of spirituality, especially for some of this ninis as na focus particularly on your growth, your spiritual growth, the Buddhist na nilikuwa nakwambia kuhusu yao wengine walikuwa Bahai, the ones that speak about the oneness of God. Like I think na for me hizo ndio the basic tenets that the whole concept of religion, being kind to one another, being human to another person, and emphasizing that we are all from one God, one higher being, unaona. And as much as we've grown up, personally I've grown up in a very like Christian home. My mom is very strong, my dad not so much, and yangu hata ilikuwa a bit different. I was Catholic, my mom is Presbyterian. So, and I really struggled personally, like na Sunday school, youth church, nini. I never got to do those things. I don't know, I was a socially awkward child, and I found those setups to be so weird. Was it about being
socially awkward, or are there things about Christianity that you were like, I don't know how I feel about this?
Yeah, I think it was more of for sure socially awkward, and I felt those spaces were very closed, like kama ukienda kwa youth church unapata watu wanajuana already nini. So if you don't start with them, then, and I was not the kind of child who'd be going to people and be like, oh yeah, this is my name is whatever and I'm cool.
So you've never been that person.
So mimi nilikuwa naendanga so mimi nilikuwa naendanga tu church na mbona shina nikiamua niende gege nimechapwa juu ya kanisa mara mob, because I used to run away. But still I think I was a very like for me spirituality has been like an important part of my life for sure until today.
And it is important to believe in something. So there is this country called Bhutan, which you introduced me to yesterday. So just quickly, Bhutan is a country. We were talking yesterday about, we'd like to have dual citizenship someday, nini. And Judy was like, you know what, you need to check out a country called Bhutan. So tukaeka up on YouTube a guy called Small Brained American, really funny guy. You need to watch his vlogs. And it's started off as a beautiful country.
Yes, it is kind of
I'm going to put
beautiful.
a picture here so that you can share this feeling with me.
I'm dying.
Video imeenda vizuri, Bhutan is clean, it's perfect, nini, it's beautiful, but guess what? It's a religious country that worships, zinaitwa nini? The other name.
Phallases. Phallases, guys.
They
Phallases.
worship phallases, and if you're wondering what phallases are, ni hizi vitu nimeweka hapa. I know they don't look like what you were expecting. Kazikai sanamu ambazo mumezoea kuona hapa kule. This is what people are worshiping. And when the women were being asked,
Yeah.
oh my God, me, first of all, what, and you see, that is my issue with religion, and that is why I always insist, believe in something and have a connection with the higher being spiritually,
Right.
but don't rely on people to define what that should look
For
like
sure.
for you,
Yes,
right?
yes, I absolutely agree.
Take what you think is right in this Christianity,
Yeah.
in this Islam religion, in this
Buddhist, yeah.
Buddhist religion. Take what you think is right, and whatever you feel like, I don't know, question it.
Yeah.
Question it. Ask your religious leaders. If they don't have answers, do your research. If you can't find answers, stay away from it, because something is absolutely wrong with it. Because tell me why those women believe hiyo ni kitu mtu ameweka hapo anaombanga ndo watoke asubuhi.
Yeah, but they even said ni fertility, and what else? It protects from the evil eye. I mean,
It's crazy, guys. Please
I
go
mean,
watch
mi
that
najaribu tu
video.
kufikiria and not to even question history or anything, but because the whole idea is that the gods, or rather the particular god, used his phallus to come against a demon who was obviously female in this case.
So wait,
Alafu, and then
this guy used his
whip it.
phallus
Yeah,
to fight a demon that's a woman, and he whipped this demon with the phallus.
Yeah, alimnyuka.
Of course tunajua alimnyuka aje.
Yeah.
Si venye wanasema.
Ni
hivyo. Ni more of
aliconquer the demon.
Si sha, ni more of sha. The demon did feel nice though. The demon did enjoy the whooping.
I really did like, because for me, you know, what caught my eye,
god
sana.
of fertility. Of course, you're gonna get
You
pregnant
know,
with this.
For me, what impressed me the most, unaona venye yako the creamy part, that's like part of prosperity.
I can't even put that here. What I have to work with our words. It's crazy, guys.
But umesahau kuambia wako na gross national happiness, like you know GDP yao, they measure it using
that would
gross
be nice.
national happiness.
If if we were to measure how happy we are as a country using
know?
the gross national happiness, it would be at the negative. We are a very unhappy nation, okay? It's bad.
Preach.
Ni mbaya. But of course they are happy, I mean.
Yeah, they seem
with
happy.
With all that phallus, we
Phallus.
are back for a second part of this video. So
back,
for this one...
Back like mgongo. Imekuwa kali.
Hiyo ni kali. Umeforce. But I'll give you that. Sawa. So for this section, we are going to do a this or that. It's relaxed. Okay?
Aya bas,
Don't worry.
relaxed.
Itakuwa tu fiti.
Relax.
Just easy questions. We can obviously we can get into it, lakini si sana. Kidogo tu. Haya.
Okay.
Success with connections or success with hard work? Which are you picking? Success with connections or success with hard work?
Success with...
You're thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
What do you mean you're thinking?
Yeah, because I've seen what connections do. And I've seen what hard work does.
So, pick one.
Okay, I'll take hard work because I've never seen connections.
You're picking
in my
hard.
life. Because that's what I'm familiar with. I've seen what connections do, but I'm also a very, I don't want to say proud, but I like to take credit for my work. So
I'll take credit even with the connections.
It's difficult. It's not the
Says
same
who?
because tuseme umse akupatie mradi.
Amekuconnect, si anaamka kwenda hii job. Amekuconnect, amekusave stress.
Unataka kuniambia mtu akiconnect kwa mboka hana power ya kukutoa kwa hiyo mboka. It's the same thing. If he asks you, if mtu akupatie job kwa gava, kwa mimi nimekupatia hiyo job juu mimi nataka unipatie tenda. Si ndio? Ukatai kumpea tenda.
I think the problem with you is you're assuming, because me I've been in cases where mse ameni connect, right? You're assuming connections zote zinakuanga na a price tag to them. No, to
I would rather assume the latter than think that there's no price tag, because I know in this life ain't nothing that comes for free.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
okay.
I'd rather take that. For my own peace of mind.
Yeah. Would you prefer to be respected or be liked?
Respected. Fuck liking. So, Jesus,
too.
I'm sorry. Buta censor hapo.
Sita censor shit. In fact, hata hapo ukiniambia ni censor, nitaeka hadi hiyo. So yeah.
Hey,
I'm not. Si tulishafukuza watoto na watu wako over 50. Niggas, man. Are you in a relationship? Don't answer. It's fine. It's okay. Again, Judy has a reputation to protect.
But unajua pia ukisema hivi inamaanisha kuna kitu naficha.
So you're in a relationship.
Hapana, tulia. Hapana, usinishikishe hapa pia.
Are you in a relationship?
Unajibu hapana, umesema don't answer.
Are you in a relationship?
Umesema.
So you're not answering. Haya, sawa. Of course kuna kitu unaficha kuzunguka umesema yes or no. So uko kwa relationship.
No, damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Yeah. Basically. Haya. So in that relationship of yours, would you rather share your password with him and have him go through your phone, or would you rather he shares his password with you and you go through his phone? Like, which one would you choose?
Mbona achukue yangu?
No, like kuna two situations, pick one.
Oh, like mimi mpe
okay,
yangu.
Short, acha ni minimize kidogo. Apitie simu yako ama upitie simu yake, assuming uko tu na option moja. No, stop overthinking. I'm not stuck to have kukaa tu kukuote.
Atumia chukue simu yangu basi.
Atupitie yako.
Achukue yangu
Utaki kupitia yake?
Ndifanye.
Oh, it means then you're a good girl and you have nothing to hide.
It's a good that's thing. That's for sure. That one I know.
It's a good thing.
But sasa
that's what I wanted to see.
Oh,
ukachoose kupitia yake bora siguzo yako ningekuwa like, what are you hiding, honey?
An open book, fam.
I love this one.
Oh God,
I know
the fact that you love it, I'll be mad.
The fact that I love it is not a good
thing.
Haya. Would you rather have one true love that is just serving, it's okay, nile love, aina butterflies, it's not fireworks kind of love, but it's the one you have your whole life, or multiple firework loves in your lifetime?
Hell no, I'm not even. No, multiple for fucking what? No.
Or one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're such a lover, girl.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You need to let people see this side of you.
Ndio wafanye nini na?
Najua utakangi hizi tebu kuja huku.
Nishaenda.
Najua utakangi hizi vitu mushi.
Si hivyo, ni venye. Aye pia bana.
Akuende. This girl is so soft but atakangi kuadmit.
Shida ni sitakangi kuzoewa, unajua? Sasa na ukue mzuri alafu.
Love, you want to like elope and go to the skies and just hold hands and be like, yes, my love. Okay, I know say una cringe.
Hata nimegonjeka. Abwezi cut.
Would you rather a high-paying job that you hate or a low-paying job that you love?
Easy. The latter, low-paying job that I love.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, man.
Aki, have you ever tried to do a job that you hate? Mimi nishaifanya writing.
Yes. Mbona hata hiyo ndio wa testimonies. God.
Nilikuwa nafanya na umuana medulla oblongata, but I know I need to pay rent, okay?
Unajua kitu hata ilikuwa inani upset even more. I'm a person that used to enjoy to write. Sasa halafu unapatana na msemo mwenye anakuambia we umeandika takataka unamwangalia.
Because pale wataki passion.
Yeah. Kwenda huko.
Wataki passion.
Damn.
Entrepreneurship or job security? Answer.
That's a
Judy.
good question, actually.
Answer.
That's a good question.
Stop. Don't overthink.
I will overthink because
Don't overthink. Pick
Niko na
one.
different dimensions to
Pick
this.
one kwanza.
Damn, man.
Pick one.
Ai bana, mbona na force ni pick
Just
one?
pick one. That's the game. The game is
I
pick one.
hate this game. I'm going to say something that I don't even believe, job security.
Why? Why not entrepreneurship?
One, I'm not an... Well...
Yeah, I've never seen an entrepreneur side of you, though.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm an investor.
You are.
I don't like doing the lifting.
Bro.
I like doing the brainstorming, the what. I'll give you the plan. I'll give you the plan and how you can make money.
I have a good one that I feel like would relate.
Uh-huh.
Work-life balance or career growth first?
Chineke meo. Work-life balance. That's very easy for me at this stage in my life.
At this stage, yeah.
Yes. So I may understand like why it's important.
I feel like in our 30s ndo tumeanza kuget.
Yeah, yeah.
We just got in our 30s and in our 20s. But I feel like even if I would live this life again,
yeah,
I still think in your 20s is not where you're supposed to be. It's okay if you choose to, but it's not where you're supposed to be getting kids, to be settling in a job.
Yeah.
It's where you're supposed to be trying everything in the world.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
just go for everything.
Yeah, I agree.
And then in your 30s, you can still try everything, but Kim, why did you guys divorce? He spoke when I was shooting a podcast. Would you rather expose a fake friend or cut them off silently?
I cut them off silently. I hate drama.
Yeah, you hate drama. Yeah. Makes sense. Ata mimi. I am moving on silently.
Bro,
no one
like,
will ever
bye-bye.
Know.
Hata wewe utajua.
Yeah. Do you think looks matter more or personality matters more in your choice of men?
Oh, personality, 100%.
Me too.
100%.
I don't
looks
care.
Looks. Hata iruka ihaga bana. Lakini uko na personality.
Yes.
Yeah. Lakini pia unakaje haga.
Pia
exaggerate, but yeah, you get what I mean.
Sky haga, please. Okay, love or loyalty?
Loyalty. Loyalty all day. Because for me, I think I'm bound by hiyo kitu. Because loyalty is still some form of love in a different way. Just that it has more depth and root.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. So for me, it's the root.
It has more weight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hata tunaweza go astray, like tukuwa tuongeleshani. But you're still loyal to me. You'll not
My
go
G.
and, talk about whatever behind my
See
back
what you
and stuff.
mean.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a lot of money or a lot of free time?
Hey, yo. $1 million question, man. Because when you have money, then you have the time.
Right. But now you have to pick one.
And if you don't have... Oh, God.
Pick one, Judy.
How do you have
pick
either
one.
Money
or free time?
Jeez.
So what I'm getting from this is you have money, but you don't have free time.
Imagine.
And you have free time, but you don't have money.
What is that? Ili hata mngerephrase your question ikae.
Wewe ndo unaandika maswali.
Bana, DJ. Okay, I'll take the money. I'll take the money.
You'll take the money?
Yeah, because of the money, I'll be able to pay off people to give me more time to do stuff. So
ideally speaking.
Yeah. That's the point.
Living in Nairobi forever or moving to a quiet upcountry life.
Upcountry life, please. Immediate effect.
Right away.
Like
send
now.
Nirushe kwa Bukinya.
God damn. Sai yo.
Hata mimi.
Yo, si uko na gambut.
Guy hata mimi.
Hey, that's all
hata
we
mimi,
need,
I
fam.
agree. Living together.
Hala Madrid.
Guys.
Okay. Done that.
They're watching football. Living together before marriage or waiting until marriage?
Living together before marriage.
It is so important to live together before marriage. And I know the old people watching me right now are like, Gaya, umesema nini? But let me tell you, please, Baby girl, live with someone. Hey, marriage is not just something you can undo overnight.
Right.
But relationship, you can just break up. Me, it's important to know someone well.
Exactly.
And how will you know them if mnenanga two romantic dates? You only meet each other when you have good moods.
Right. Haibo. No.
Ujui mtu kama anaweza kunyonga usiku.
Ama anajamingi anagonga ukuta bubu.
Guy. I once had a boyfriend who used to do
anagonga ukuta.
Alikuwa na jama anagonga ukuta.
Hiyo kitu inatisha.
Singeendelea hivyo ingekuwa mimi uso yangu next. Mungu alinikomboa.
Hallelujah.
Marry rich or marry for love.
I just knew this was coming.
Drink.
Man. I just knew this was
marry
coming.
Rich or marry for love? Are you choosing
Marry for love. Umenipea option ya rich or love, yeah? Yeah.
But
usiweke semantics nyingi katikati.
You know my take on this.
Kwa sababu huyo mtu ako rich anaweza kuwa anakupiga.
But why is kwa nini?
Hapana, si nimesema
nani amekwambia wewe mwenye anakulava kupiga?
Hapana, si wewe umeniambia rich na love, si ndio?
Nani amekwambia wewe mwenye anakulava kupiga?
Tunaweza enda hapo basi. Tuendelee, but mimi nimekwambia kwa sababu
heri ulie kwenye Range Rover.
Ni sawa.
Mimi
nilishakubali. I'm always going to be on the other side of the fence. Always.
Assuming you're not with the guy you're with right now, because you've told me you're dating, right?
I knew unashinda ukinishikisha endelea na swali. Hizi mahadball zako balalazi hata sikuumizi kuoni.
Wewe mwenye una date Judy amekataa kukuona hapa kwa hii podcast. Date someone with money but no time. Or someone with time but struggling financially.
Jeez man, mbona hizi maswali zako ziko hivi?
Ziko venye ziko. Zinakaa muziki wa moto moto.
Money but no time. Time but money. Time but money, man.
You choose
presence
what?
Matters.
Someone with time.
Presence. Presence matters.
Naona kama ni AI. Unaonja mwarubaini sahi.
Aki wala hapana. Hapana.
Kai. Hey mimi it's fine.
Heri apotee.
Heri bila time. Okay, itanikasirisha. But I feel like I can do things I love. I can.
But it's because you're just quieting. Unatumia hizo vitu zote kukufanya feel better.
Hapana. Doing things I love.
So yeah.
I will still do things I love even if I am with someone who is struggling financially and has time.
Correct, I agree. But bado una feel a gap because you cannot just assume that someone is just providing something.
Me, I'm just seeing it as someone that is busy making money and funding my very expensive lifestyle, and it's fine.
Okay. It's fine. Atakuwa absent for all the important dates for your child, for yourself.
Hey, hapo sasa. No, let me tell you, when you introduce child, when you introduce a child, sasa nimeluzi battle. Because what do you mean? Ujai mpeleka clinic or something? But the thing that I have realized as time goes by is you can get both. You can get someone with money and they have time.
Yeah.
The money might not always be I own a jet kind of money, but it is, kwani how much money do you need?
So you just need enough to live comfortably.
You just need enough to live comfortably, and that is available. People are making money and actually making time for their family. Mtu asikuambia hapo kama president ana find time ya kushughulikia familia yake, mtu asikuconvince.
Kwani hiyo yake ni gani?
Ai, kwani hapana.
I agree. Hata mimi hapo.
Haya.
Oh God, no.
Now, since you and your man in future mneza into bride price kind of things through ratio, ni Mkikuyu ama iko na jina ingine ho, ni Nyombo, ni Koito?
African.
Ni Mwafrika? Bride price traditions or modern relationships without it being bride price traditions. Which one are you picking, if you have a choice, of course?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with tradition. So I have to pick between Yeah, traditional
unataka
Maasai or
marorashio
modern?
ama unataka ile modern, you know,
Oh.
AG kind of.
Ah, god damn, modern,
eloping.
bra. Hata tunaweza elope tuingie kwa juu. Shwa,
Let me
shwa,
tell
ka tumeenda
you.
airport.
Me too.
Aki.
Najua nishafanya rorashio, but
You
me
mean,
too.
bro.
I just feel like azikuangi bride price traditions are not are never about the couple.
Right,
Zinakuanga
yeah.
about family, the family members.
Yeah.
I wish we can take the part of the traditions that is supposed to make these two families meet.
Yeah.
Minus hizi
Yeah,
hizi
Maasai
theatrics
shows zao,
zingine.
kweli, I agree.
It
Have a
was
question,
about
by the way.
parents. Yeah, ask. Miss Nanga
Bride price yenyu mlitoboka ngapi?
Sasa siwezi ambiwa.
Hukuwahi
Kim
ambiwa?
ndiye anaweza jua. Babe, Judy anauliza bride price yangu ilikuwa how much? Alafu aishangi.
Aki.
Aishangi.
What do you mean? Wanaweza
Like,
kudai?
Even if you pay all of it on the spot, like you're supposed to, the idea is to make you keep going back home, keep the families together.
But that's such a weird way of keeping family together.
Yeah, I'm like, when you guys don't want to hang out, why do we have to have this thing to bring us together? I see what you mean.
Because that beats the whole purpose of like bringing families together.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway.
I know. Na
Hatuwezi pinga mila hapa tena.
Mambo ya mila ni ngumu. Moving abroad or staying in Kenya and building here?
God damn it.
I know your answer.
Kwenda bana.
Pole.
Spend hizi maswali zako. Hata nita walk out kama wala
walk out of this
JFK
podcast.
live.
I think I'm done.
Natoa mavitu shasha.
I think I'm
Sijajibu swali.
Which one?
Hiyo yenye muuliza.
I know you'd rather live here.
Yeah.
I know. This
Quite
is
unfortunate.
the... And you know, unapatanga... Kai, mi unajua kuna time nilikuanga... Kwanza tukimitingi na Kim. I was busy in the shenanigans of getting a visa to leave this country.
Walai.
Nilikuwa nimeteseka bwana. Nilikuwa nakula shida. I was suffering. And I'm glad that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Because now knowing what I know,
Unaimagine hiyo setup yenye ingekuwa.
Singekuwa happy huko.
Yeah, I agree. And because for me, like I feel like so much of like I've been fortunate or unfortunate could live a big part of my life
there.
Yeah, and away from family for the longest time. And
Kwanza being away from family.
And for me I wasn't prepared for it because honestly hata when I applied for the first gig mi nilikuwa sure sipati, so hata iko kwa kichwa yangu like I didn't really think, like I was applying but I didn't really think it through, like what if ukipata.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing I remember I did is just apply for a passport and then just chilled with my passport. And then unaambiwa, oh my god, you have to go to the UK next week. I don't even know I don't know shit. Niko so clueless. So for me, all of it has always been like, like I'm literally catching my breath, absorbing everything that is moving.
My god, that's heavy. You know, knowing how much growing up happens between the age of 25 and 30. In fact, inakuanga literally a complete 360. You become a whole new person.
Correct.
And doing that away from family, away from an environment that you're conversant with, away from your tribe, your friends,
correct. Yeah,
that's so isolating. It's depressing. How did you survive that? How did you not get depressed from moving abroad?
It's such a ni kitu yenye bado hata mimi sijai understand how I managed to survive it through.
Did you ever get depressed?
I would say yes. For like ilikuwa in bits and pieces, and then I would forcefully drag myself out of it.
Because you don't even have a choice. At this point.
Honestly, like sometimes it used to get so difficult. Nashanga, why you're even struggling to be here? You know, you didn't ask to be here. I just applied and the opportunity came and I couldn't say no.
And then what's even worse is the fact that when you talk about it, people feel like, but you're so blessed. Why are you not appreciating this blessing? You don't even have an opportunity to feel bad about it.
By the way, but people forget that because of all of these things, the way they happen, akunanga time ya kuprocess so much. It feels like you are always living, because for me I feel like all through my entire life nimekuanga tu niki adjust within spaces, like from kutoka shule kuingia Rema High School,
my God,
uni
that's a
in
lot.
Egerton, and then moving there.
You were just
Because
a
for me, I
child.
swear, and I look at my, like, most of my siblings and stuff walking grow up to me. I'm growing. We're all in distance. Like, I'm present, but I'm not as present as I would have loved to be, you know. But pia, for me, inside ni understand so many of the things that the men struggle with, like in our society.
The men?
Yeah, because most of them are
What are
forced
men
to be
struggling with in our
away
society?
from. So goja nimalize.
Sorry.
Like with the way they are forced to be away from their families from time to time kwa sababu wanajaribu kutafuta the bread, you know. Because if you look at most of the homes, like the mothers are considered the homemakers. They're the ones who are driving things in the house. Unajua hata watu wengi wakiulizwa who played an important part in their lives, they will say their mothers because they could see them. They could see them go to the kitchen, cook for them. They could see them do A, B, C, and D for them. But the dad ako job, amepiga mboka like for hours and hours.
And his
then he
efforts
comes back.
are never appreciated.
Exactly. He comes back home tired. Hana time ya engage on so many of the things. But then they just retreat and then just accept that, you know,
they'll never be appreciated.
Exactly, but they'll still keep on doing what they want to do, what they have to do to make the home kind of thrive. But for me, ilinipatia some different kind of perspective as the firstborn child.
I don't know, that's interesting because I
Yeah.
feel like I've always, extended my grace to women and all they do and how they make, they keep the wheel rolling.
Right.
But sijawai, I think it's because I also don't have a brother.
Yeah.
Na feelingi too, I never stop. Of course, now that I'm married, I may have kukua intentional about, stopping and pausing and just appreciating my husband.
Yeah.
But for other men outside there, I'm always like, even when I'm talking to my sister, and they're telling me about their dating chronicles, I'm always like,
Fuck the niggas.
He's broke, leave him.
Oh my God.
He's crying. How can he cry? Chana, he's weak. It's bad.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Nimbaya.
Nimekusikia, but-
Like, see, I don't view them as human beings with emotions.
Okay.
I feel like nawaonanga as this.
Anomaly.
Yeah. Because, okay, growing up, my dad has never showed us emotions. In fact, the one, I can say nimeona my dad as a human being. Sahi akiwa mzee when nimeona maybe amekuwa msick at some point and nimemuona akiwa weak, you know, and you realize, oh my God, he is a human being.
Yeah.
The giant can be humbled.
Yeah.
You know, but kitambo my dad ni ule mtu mwenye sijaiona amekosa pesa, sijaiona akiwa sad.
Right.
Even when his dad died, my dad was, I don't remember seeing my dad crying in the burial. So how can I view a man as a human being with emotion? It's a struggle. It is something yenye nimewa through in therapy.
Yeah.
But hadi sai bado na okay, for my husband nime have to develop your emotion, but for other men outside here, kwa nini? What do you mean una pesa? Kwa nini una pesa?
Oh my God.
Unafaa kuwa na pesa.
Aki, jamani.
Guys, it's so unfair.
You see, I'm so glad you said this, you know. Umeona, it's so unfair and sad.
It is
Thank
bad.
you. Thank you.
But they're human beings.
Hey.
But this is what.
And struggling in the same economy and whatever.
This is just try and understand where I'm coming from. We're having monthly periods. We are dealing with hormones.
Why do we have to compare the struggles?
Goja, chanimalize. We, as a woman, you're dealing with so much, yet you are winning, excelling in life. And I cannot say you are a product of handouts and connections. You are outside here just going through life dry. Yani ile design ya, there's nobody oiling the wheel for you. Unaenda tu nayo tu ngumu, unangangana.
Yeah.
Why would a man not do that?
Because just like a man and just like every other human, our journeys are different. Like, me yangu inaweza kaka iko carved out the way it is.
No,
but,
Judy, I know your journey.
But I'm saying the journey is very different for everyone.
It's how
Because
I understand.
kila mtu ako handed their own cards. They play them the way they know how to. And I'd like to think the same way women feel like they struggle in so many of the things that we go through in life. I don't know why suddenly they become blind when it's the men who are dealing with the same struggles.
I know.
Yeah, they're still in the same economy, still struggling with the employment issues that we're still dealing with. I don't know why, and especially for women who, if you're going to say women have the capability to be who they want to be, then why should we assume the men are supposed to be ahead of us? I think it contradicts the whole concept of women being this.
See, they're supposed to be the head.
Okay, so why, if they're supposed to be the head, then why do we think they're working from a different playbook?
Because they've been given a competitive advantage.
Which is a
physical
penis.
Strength.
Sorry, Phallases. Wewe physical strength gani? Physical strength. Mimi kwenye na wako miss Jonah physical strength kusaidia pale.
Okay, with the new world, physical strength is no longer competitive
Kwani ni mjengo?
advantage. Yeah. Kitambo, unajua kitambo, it was more about hunting and gathering. Yeah, so physical strength was an advantage, but
yeah.
sai it's not.
You see.
Because sai ni hapa. And hapa tuko same.
Yeah, and the world is still having the same opportunities, equal opportunities to both men and women. So again,
kwanza sai now the world is even favoring women.
Exactly.
It's tough.
Exactly. Tuko in a very, I don't know, men need more love now than ever.
Let me tell you, I feel like women have suffered for so many years. Sio religion imeput women down. Sio nini.
Yeah.
Yani me, I just feel like it's our time. Let's just thrive.
Enjoy you.
Let's just enjoy. Because what do you mean?
But me, what my problem is, while you're enjoying, do not set standards on men that you have not set on yourself. If you expect, if you're saying,
I want a man with a Range Rover.
Waiting, where is your
Where
beats?
is your, yeah,
okay, let's start from there. Where is your beats?
Oh, that's, okay. And I agree with you. I really do agree
because
with
ile
you.
siku hao wanaomwenye wako hivyo managed, ile siku pia wao wata decide they're not dealing with women who are below their standard.
Wacha nikwambie.
Watu watafanya nini?
A man, hapo wacha hata ni disagree na wewe. Let me tell you, a man
will
I'm just
not
saying,
be
in
a
with
utopia,
a woman that, you know, for us.
No, you ni semantics by the way. Hizo zako zenye unataka kureleta sahi ni semantics.
Sema.
Najua where you're going, but you ni
Where
semantics kwa sababu sio factual unless uko na uko na evidence.
It is a fact. Men will not date women that are not attractive to them. Then they don't compromise. So why am I going to compromise on what I want as a man?
Attractive ni sawa.
He's not attractive, but he wants a proper body. Please let the body demand aviate.
Unajua kitu mimi ucheka kwa sababu
let the body demand aviate because this guy is demanding nyash.
Listen. So you're saying he does not deserve to be with a pretty woman because he's not pretty.
You're also saying she does not deserve to be with a rich
guy
because
not
she's
said,
also...
I've not
said
deserve. I'm saying your entitlement because it's an entitlement.
But it's the same entitlement men come with in life. Wacha nikwambie men are very entitled.
Mbona basi wako na entitlement?
Hata hizi kuangalia mara mbili kawa si type yake. They are entitled. They are like ule ndo type yao.
Hata wasi both kwa sababu I feel like we come from a point of bias. I feel more women
uko biased in favorism of men.
How? Apana.
Because we unataka to understand, you know, lazima.
No, I'm just saying it's a balanced society.
A rich guy, I need to be somewhere here. But let me tell you,
it's a balanced society. You cannot say you cannot be with a broke man in this same economy where you can see everyone is struggling. Yeah, you can see you even yourself. Unaona unateseka, wazazi wenyu wote, familia yenu mzima inateseka, lakini suddenly when it comes to an individual,
as a woman is not to understand.
Huh.
You understand?
No, hii delusionment. Hii ndio delusionment muas. Hata cut. Women are the most delusional characters.
You know,
man.
No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something.
Tell me something now.
Let me tell you something. Me and no men don't compromise when it comes to the type of woman they want.
What do you mean they don't compromise?
They feel is what they deserve. Wewe kama ni msichana unatembea tu na una feel una deserve a man that is
clearly you're talking about a category of men, a particular category. Yeah, because really
a man ame compromise in terms of type.
What do you mean compromise on type?
Like for example anapenda kawanjibi alafu umpate na plus size ama anapenda BBL.
Unajua, wacha
big
nikuulize
black. Inaitwa
as a BBL
Inaitwa BBL.
ya Brazilian butt lift.
No. Wale mademu wamebeba wanaitangwa nini? BBW.
Hiyo ndio ulikuwa unatafuta.
Yeah. Ama anapenda BBW. But umpate na petite. Unapatanga mostly ameendea chenye yeye anapenda. Ama anapenda light skin ameendea dark or vice versa.
Anyway,
because them they are very physical. For me not at all.
I think yani maze inakuanga such a conversation ya hakuna mtu ataikuwa na nini answer, because first of all, like in human nature for people to go for what they like, right? Whether it comes
so why
to
are we
them or
shaming
not.
women when they
Secondly,
choose they want a soft life that even them they can't afford for themselves?
Because that's delusional.
It's delusional and
kwa sababu if no if a woman, for example, unajua hizi za wanaume umeongelelea like physical attributes, which are things because ni physical attraction, it connects to sex, it connects to like how someone relates in a relationship, you know. And sometimes hata mtu akisema like physical attraction, you might get it from someone hata mwenye wewe anticipate.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. And for me, I believe that your aspect ati men go for what they like, because these are the same men who will be bashed when they go online and say hawapendi ma BBW, wana prefer petite, and they'll still be bashed for saying that, unaona. So again, hiyo point yako bado hata stand, kwa sababu going back to physical hata unataka kuniambia ati this woman is better because she chose ambaba that can provide like this aspect of her life, because
kila mtu connect na compromise. For men unapatanga yes ame go for physical attributes, but unapata ame compromise kitu kama ameendea maybe a lady that is not financially stable. Ame feel like okay, that's the cost I'm gonna pay. But for a woman ameendea msi anaka kirea,
but it's because for them clearly the money is of more value in this case.
Sasa ndio, because even for the man the physical attributes were of more value. Kila mtu ana choose ni nini iko valuable for me.
Unajua mi hata hii point mi hata mi wasi debate na watu wao wakitaka kuendea sijui nini waende, but my issue is that calling niggas broke and saying
no, but okay, mtu ana pesa anaitwa
aya, say me as a broke girl I have accepted to be with you rich man, relieve me from this bondage of poverty I'm in.
I'm just a girl.
I'm also now reversing that, like exactly how it reads.
No.
Redeem me from this bondage of poverty.
Kuna point to miss, right? We are not even naming. By the I don't like it when women call men broke, especially if you have no intention of dating them. Why are you calling them out? So you just go for the rich one who fits your budget, right?
Yeah.
But I have an issue when people judge girls that choose not to go with the broke guys. Because unapatanga most of the time those women are being judged that uko materialistic, there's more to life than money, there's tuna try kumfanya a change standards zake. But to be honest, when you even look at the man, if we were to look at why he chose this specific lady, unapata alimchoose because of physical attributes, aliendea type yake, but hatumjudge, hatumuiti majina because of making that choice, but tunataka kujudge who dem jo amechoose do.
You know, there are so many things, like kuna so many factors zenye naangalia. You know, when I speak to some of the guys right now, wakisema tuseme jamaa ana dosa, but he swears the minute amepata do hivi,
which is when
amesema tu hivyo utapata. Juu hata anaweza pata when he's 50, maybe atapata some 23-year-old now that's going to get the revenge of all those women, because for them inakuanga
that is so dumb.
No, I'm telling you the reality. If you look at how frustrated like the society is now, especially looking at how kila mtu atasema no one wants to be with a broke guy, you know. But it's because it's such a materialistic world that we live in, and that's for fact. Unajua hata mkidecorate aje. But for me, my issue is that people are so delusioned that they will expect that all men are supposed to have this kind of life. Well, you as a woman, hata kwa hiyo society yenye wewe unaishi, you can clearly see the struggles are common for everyone. Unaona? So suddenly, how do you expect men in your age bracket to suddenly have this burst of money? Ndo maana kuna washoshu wengi, people are getting into illegal money. And the thrill is that because you cannot have a relation. Hata kabga yangu aliniambia huwezi kuwa na relationship in Nairobi bila ganji. And that's just the world what it is right now.
And there's levels to this thing. Sindio?
Yeah.
Kuna levels ya hii kitu.
Yeah,
That's why at 23, my younger sister is saying, I want a guy that can take me out for dates. Vitu simple, si vitu kubwa. At 28, my other sister is probably, I want someone that maybe can be able to help me when maybe I'm struggling in business. The levels zinaenda increase. At 30, mimi unapata, I want a guy that maybe atakuwa able to fund my upcoming project that is costing hundreds of thousands. The levels zinaenda increase. At 35 unapata dema kwa like, hey, mi mtu kama yuko able kunibaya range juu niko na vits nini vitu ka hizo. Kila mtu aziko same. Okay, zile delusional ni zenye uko sijui 21 unataka sijui kubaiwa sijui Range Rover. Of course now unaongelea mbaba. Na natoa hizo nasema normal dating ile tu normal dating. Judy, it's okay to want more than you have.
No, I'm not refusing. It's okay to want, but it's terrible if you're disillusioned. You're delulu. The delulu is so delulu. I'm telling you.
The delulu is the solulu.
You see, that's what they say. I beg, God damn it. Because the stories I've been hearing from my male friends.
Wana watch hii video wamejaa mbaya. Wako wanauliza block huku iko happy ni block huyu msichana. Amekasirika. Guys, relax.
I think I speak to so many men that saa zingine inaniingi sana. But I feel for them, you know, because the society, how it's looking, it's saying that if you're broke, you cannot raise a family. But for me, I just hope that, you know, people have more understanding and, you know.
If you're broke, starting a family is honestly something I would say don't do. And hear me out.
No, funga hapo. You're not in a position to determine who has a right to start a family.
Askiza, wacha nikwambie.
Hapo sasa ni privilege speaking. Yo sasa ni privilege.
No. Let people have kids they can afford to have. Acha nikwambie. I'm not saying be rich. Umenikat kama hata sija get to the point. I'm not saying be rich. No, I'm saying be able to afford them. See watu wako, there are people who live in, what's the worst place you can live in Nairobi? Kibra? That's a slum. I don't think there's worse. In Nairobi, it's Kibra. Kwa nyumba ya matope, hakuna worse. Najua utaki kuongea for fear of contradiction. Okay, I'll say it for you because I can see it in your eyes. Kibra.
Kibra sio mbaya hivyo.
Kuna worse. Hakuna worse.
Kuna worse.
Wapi?
Umeenda Kiambio?
Kiambio iko wapi?
Iko huko side za Maditu, karibu na nini? Ukitembea vile.
It's worse than Kibra?
Damn.
Nyumba ya matope kuna worse than.
Unajua nyumba ya matope inaweza kuwa nimeipiga plasta nyingine serious, mnaingia ndani mnashangaa ni mansion gani?
True. Kama ile ya Susan Owino. So Owino.
Hata msee wa nani? Kuna mamuri ya Mbogigenje pia kuna mmoja wao nilisikia kuna setup kali sana kijani.
Kwa nyumba ya matope. That's crazy.
Imesafishwa
Diabolical. Insane. Absurd.
Alafu hata hiyo nyumba ya matope unasema bado iko na wanatumangaje? Kuna hizi iko na some environmental things that iko na insulation, some AC.
So yeah, true. Kwanza nasikianga it cools mchana. Okay. Sawa, Kiambio, let's use Kiambio. Nilikuwa nasema nini?
Watu wa Kiambio.
Unajua kuna watu wanaishi Kiambio, they have kids au watu wanaenda that public school. They are able to feed them healthy, normal, balanced meal, fruits, nini. So it's not about how much money you have. It's about can you afford these kids. Judy kuna watu wanapata watoi wateseke.
Hiyo na
kutesa mtoto mimi hapo. Kwani ni must? Was there a gun on your head?
Unajua si lazima pia like build family pia mnaweza kwa mnapatana mngoje hadi build enough money maybe to be able to raise kids.
Unapata ngamse and hii sasa ndo mimi for me this is what I call broke. In fact I don't call that guy in Kiambio broke. That is a rich person. They are happy, they have a stable family, they are able to live within a certain budget. They are rich. To me they are rich. For me broke ni unapata ngamse anaishi above their means. Anaishi mahali kwa one bedroom. Amepata sijui watoto wangapi. Bado anangangana na sherehe.
Na kuna side chicks.
Listen. Stop it. It's crazy. Akona side chicks. Kidogo kidogo amefungiwa nyumba. Tutoi nje na vitabu. Kai, mimi naweza enda nikupige bari because what do you mean? What are you saying? Mi sitakangi kuona mtu yakiteseka. Because wewe ndo ulimleta, you better jiroll kwa matope huko kwa soko, make it work for these kids.
Ama ungoje tu until
ama ungoje, si must. And for me, hiyo ndo unapatanga nikisema, don't have kids if you can't afford them. Sisemi don't have kids if you don't have money. If you can't afford them. Because again, money is very relative.
Vitu nza kumanage. Pia yuende ikikam.
Yes. So umeona mali issue yangu iko?
Hapo mimi sikatai.
Hapo ukatai.
But women are still delusional, man.
Wewe uko na shida na madeni. Wewe guy, women.
I think nimesikia tu so much, yani imefika point. And every time and I meet women talk about these things na kuangalia, nafikiria najitingisha hivi kichwa nasema yaba. Okay.
I know. Okay, women are delusional, but at least they are pretty.
Take it to the bank.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. It was absolutely amazing having you here.
I had fun.
Enjoy. Please to having hizi conversations. Wewe jua ukikuja lazima to shoot. Now you know. Ukikuja wewe, ukiona nakupigia simu jua hiyo ni video nimebook. Hiyo ni video nimebook.
At least nimepata test runs. Next time I'm more prepared.
Umeona it's not hard.
It's just
ni zile tu stories you piga.
And I barely even looked at the camera. So hata
nini. Hata ukumbuki kwa hapo. Wow, thank you so much for agreeing to do this. I know tungekuwa tunafanya vitu zingine.
I know, fun. But this was fun too.
This was fun. Yeah. So guys, remember to tell us what you think about anything we've spoken about hapo kwa comment section, and tell me if these are the kind of videos you'd like to be seeing more moving forward. I am enjoying this, as you can tell, and of course I'll still be doing the vlogs, you guys. Msijali, sijatupa hizo, lakini for now this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be having conversations that are meaningful, and they're adding value to our lives as growing women of substance.
Hey, hello.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, bye.
Adios.